Shop Talk is filmed at 1009 Kingston Road in Toronto.
Is university mandatory for him?
No.
Okay, cool. Do you know what you'd want to do if you went to university? Like, do you know what you want to do after you graduate?
An engineer.
Cool. What does that look like to you? Like, what do you want to do in engineering?
Like work on cars and stuff like that.
Very cool. Cool. All right, you guys, we're going to start some shop talk. I just grabbed these guys before they left. So we're talking about graduation. So my daughter just graduated yesterday. She was valedictorian, you guys, which was like insane.
Congratulations.
Right? But she had like the whole cap, she had the gown, like the entire thing. Did you graduate cap and gown?
Did I graduate? No.
Right?
Unfortunately, no. I thought I was too smart for school. I just... No, I didn't graduate, unfortunately, but I did wish I went to my prom. I wish I had a prom and stuff like that. Watching these kids go to their prom and things like that, like yeah, man, it's amazing to see that. You know what I mean?
Right?
I love it.
And like to throw the cap up in the air.
Yes.
I was wearing her cap yesterday.
Wow.
Right? Did you graduate cap and gown?
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I skipped my high school graduation, and then when I went to college, like in my 20s.
Yeah.
So it was a little later on. But I graduated honors. So
Oh wow, congratulations.
So the whole graduation was, it meant something to me.
Yeah.
Just because I skipped my high school one.
Yeah. How come you didn't go to your high school grad?
Same thing as Pete, I just thought I didn't need it.
You didn't even finish high school?
No, I finished high school, but I just, like...
Oh, you just didn't go
I'm not going to graduation. And like prom, that was not my thing.
Yeah.
It's too cool for school.
Did you graduate cap and gown?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, cool. So you're the first one. Like, none of us have. So that's cool. Did you know what you wanted to do as soon as you graduated?
Somewhat, not really, but I went in for business and I came out working in the construction. It's better pay, that's why.
Right?
Yeah.
Did you graduate cap and gown?
Yes, I did.
Cool, congratulations.
Too many years ago to think about it anymore.
Did you know what you wanted to do when you graduated?
No.
Okay. How soon after? Did you go like right to university afterwards?
I worked, went to night school.
Good to see you guys. 360 wave in.
Lucked out, but then again, different time.
Yeah, yeah. I know.
You're talking late 60s, early 70s here.
Yeah, we're even getting a job. I had a neighbor who, I believe it was the 70s, started working at CBC. I think it was sweeping or something ridiculous like that. And a few years later, he became a producer. Like,
Companies took the time, they invested the time. Now they don't want to invest the time because people tend to leave after 2 or 3 years. I don't know if it's a question of greener pastures or more money. I know there are a lot of people working, 2 or 3 part-time jobs. Because they can't get anything steady. With benefits.
Pete, did you graduate cap and gown?
Pardon?
Did you graduate from high school cap and gown?
God.
We did. Most of us didn't either.
Listen, man, I only did grade 9.
He's got a story.
I only did grade 9.
He's got a story.
I only did grade 9. My daughter was coming, so I had to get out of school and go make sure I had money for diapers and formula and all those other stuff. But look, I still turned out okay.
Exactly.
You should see my daughter.
Exactly. So what about that daughter?
Wow.
Did she graduate cap and gown? This is what I'm saying. I got you.
Yes, they all have.
It makes a difference.
They all have. They all have. I haven't, but I can say it. They all have.
Right? I know. So we were at my daughter's graduation yesterday.
Very nice.
She was valedictorian, cap and gown, the whole bit. Her father, my sister, me, and the thing is, like, my sister and I have both been to university, but neither of us did high school properly, at all. So we didn't get that moment. Did you get that moment,
No, I didn't get that moment. My daughter, she graduated from police college.
Are you kidding?
Yes. No,
when did Savannah graduate from police college?
What, 2 years ago?
I had no idea she was a police officer.
Well, she's not an officer yet. She has to do a whole bunch of other courses and stuff. But yeah, she graduated from police college.
Oh, that's so cool.
Police college, yes. And Julian's going to graduate from grade 12 next year. So I'm super happy. I didn't finish grade 9. My mom was trying to
have
take
to
care
own
of 5 kids
Yeah.
on her own.
Yeah.
And I wanted things. When I was
Yeah.
a teen, when I turned 15, I wanted things. I wanted the shoes. I wanted clothes. I wanted the food. I wanted to play video games and all that stuff. So I had to work.
Yeah.
And to have those things, my mom couldn't provide it. She just wouldn't provide it.
How different would your life have been had you been to university? Do you think it would have been different?
Probably I would have been more, I don't know. I wouldn't have been better off, like personally myself.
Yeah.
Maybe financially I could have been.
How important was university for the kids? Was it mandatory?
So half and half, because when they get out of college, when they get out of university, some of them don't even get to find jobs.
Yeah.
So I think working early in life is better for the kid, just so then if university doesn't work out what they want to go for, at least they have a job to pay off their loans.
Job experience.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
Do the girls have to go to university, Pete?
They don't have to, but I recommend it. I push for it. But
Yeah.
if they don't want to, I'm not gonna lose my top over it. But I would rather them go than not go, just to gain the experience.
Yeah.
Just to gain the experience and the knowledge and everything that they gain from going to college. You know what I mean? College, university. It doesn't matter to me which one they go. I just want them to do something instead of not doing nothing. And if you're not doing nothing, get a job.
It'll work for sure, for sure, for sure. Do you think life would have been different, or how would life have been different had you been able to go all the way to grade 12 and had you been able to go to university? Do you think...
I probably wouldn't be a barber because I was going to school to be an architect.
Oh, really? Come on.
Yeah.
You know you can still do that, right?
It's so close.
Yeah, I don't really have the time no more.
That's the only problem. It's the time.
I could still do it.
Yeah.
But the time.
Yeah, it's just the time for classes.
Yeah.
Man, I want you to be an architect now. Now that I know that's your dream.
That's why I went to
brothers.
Redford.
When my dad was around, he had me and my 2 brothers groomed to be an accountant,
Yeah.
chartered accountant.
Yeah.
Because he was a chartered accountant.
Yeah.
Excellent with numbers. My
Yeah.
other brother, excellent with numbers. Ian, excellent with numbers. So I'm even good with numbers.
Yeah.
But without him being there, Mom couldn't guide us through it because she didn't have that. She was a mother, and she didn't go. That was all she was. She was a mother. She was a mother to the children. She didn't work. You know, she stayed home with us. When she had to go and work, she had to go and find a work at Walmart, or not Walmart,
Yeah.
Kmart.
Yeah.
Back in the days, it was
Yeah.
Kmart, right? But my dad was the one that went to school. He got the education.
Yeah.
So I'm not blaming it on broken homes or anything like that, but just to let you know that if I was to go back to school, if I was to do it, if I was to graduate grade 12, I would be an accountant.
Come on.
And that is I know.
See that, man. We got to close the shop. We got to close the shop, and everybody's got to chase their dreams.
What's it, close the shop and everybody chases?
Yeah. Yes. Lachlan, your daughter, what's the expectation when it comes to university? Is it like a for sure? Is there flexibility?
Like, should they go to university? Would I rather them go to university?
Are you forcing them? Is it like expected of them?
No, not necessarily. I mean, if they want to go, they can go ahead. But
Yeah.
the way I see things working in the pattern that I've been seeing out here is a lot of these people a lot of students that go to university and spend a whole bunch of time in university, and then when they get out and try to get a job in their field, they have no experience. So they can't get the job in their field because they lack in experience. A lot of successful people dropped out of high school.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, like,
Dropped out of university.
not
as well.
High school. High school.
Yeah, high school.
Like Bill Gates didn't go to university.
Oh, he didn't? I thought he dropped out of university.
Doug Ford dropped out of high school.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
a lot of these guys drop out of school
Yeah.
and chase whatever dream it is that they're chasing, right?
Yeah.
Want to get into politics, whatever it is. But they have the experience, though,
You
right?
get to know yourself, because I did the same thing. After high school, I didn't. My mom wanted me to go to college, university.
Yeah.
And I said, no, I don't know what I want to do. I don't want to waste money, right?
Yeah.
Because I always said we got to pay that back, right? We don't come from a rich family.
That was smart, man.
So then I worked from 17, I worked at a recycling plant. Then I got odd jobs here and there.
Yeah.
Then I didn't go back to college until I was 24.
Come on, that's 7 years. So, okay,
Yeah.
good.
So I learned
what
a lot
made you
about
finally
myself.
decide? You were just frustrated with the jobs you were getting?
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for
Yeah.
college and,
Yeah.
or university, and I just I wanted to learn myself more because I felt I was still immature,
Yeah.
and I couldn't focus in school.
Yeah.
So then after I learned it, I'm like, you know what? Now I can proceed to go to school and learn.
Yeah.
Right. I worked full time throughout school, so I didn't even take OSAP. Right.
That's
so,
good. God bless you.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And you know, if I went right after high school, I wouldn't have took this course that serious. So it made
Yeah.
sense for me because
Yeah.
I focused school, graduated with honors, and then I got a good job right after.
Yeah.
So
Right?
yeah, it really benefited me.
Just real quick for the kids that are trying to juggle job and school. You worked full time?
Full time, yeah.
How did your schedule work exactly?
You know what? So I worked in evenings from like 4 to 12, or
Okay.
it would be like, and then weekends 12-hour shifts.
Okay.
So it's tough,
Yeah.
but you know what? You'll get through it.
And
Just-
honors? No,
Yeah.
man, you're strong. That's
No,
really congratulations.
You get
That's
through
a lot
it.
of respect.
Everybody has to, you know, have their struggles.
Yeah.
Don't look at the other kids that are OSAP or partying,
Yeah.
drinking away their money. You don't want to be that kid.
No, you
know,
don't.
go home, work. You know, on your break
Yeah.
or when you go home from work. You know, study a little bit. Just
Yeah.
keep studying on the weekends.
Yeah.
You know, if you have time, study as much as you can. And that's it. And think about your future. Don't think about the 2 or 3 years in college, university. Yeah.
Dope. Thank
What
you.
Dennis is saying is right though, because I feel like a lot of people that, not that what do I know? I didn't go to university, but I feel like a lot of kids that are in university it's like a cop out.
Yeah, well, not
They
only a
wanna
couple, they
stay
are
there.
just there having fun. Because you're 17, 18,
Right.
first time away from home,
Right.
boys and girls living together,
Right.
alcohol.
You don't have to work. Yeah.
Right? You do have to work.
But I
the
like-
thing is school. Oh yeah, and you don't. Well, yeah.
You don't have to
some
get a
people
job.
Don't have to work.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like, for the most part, I think it's a cop out for a lot of these kids. Like it's a comfort zone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
And
also
school's
just
something that they
sure, mom, I'm doing it.
right.
That was me
and then
my
the
whole
parents
life,
are
you
the
guys.
we're so proud of you.
He-
But they're partying and drinking.
They have to pay back this 40 grand,
That's it.
this 30 grand, and at 18, are you thinking about that? No, you think about, I got money in my pocket, I'm
Yeah,
blowing
exactly.
that. Let's go have some fun, right?
Honestly, honest to God. If you could go back, finish high school,
Have a good long weekend, guys.
university, what would you have studied?
You know what? Auto mechanic.
Oh, cool.
I think that's a great job.
Right? Open up a shop?
Yes.
More money.
Like something like that.
Yeah.
Something in the trade.
Yeah.
I did a bit of plumbing. Like
Cool.
that was a good trade too. I did with my dad. But yeah, I've been out here. I've been getting tons of experience.
And this is what I want. This is what I was thinking when I was walking up here. What jobs did you have before becoming a barber with your own shop? Because I feel like you've always had your own
Tons.
shop. I did the math. How? Tons if you've had this for 30 years.
No, I've had this for 20 years.
Okay.
So before that, restaurants. Me and Sean worked in restaurants, dishwashing,
cool.
busboy.
Are you kidding?
Never was a waiter,
Yeah.
but that was the route I was going as
Yeah.
a teenager in my 20s.
Yeah. How did you get it in your head that you could open up a shop?
I didn't.
How did you save up the money?
You know what? It was the grace of God,
Come
and
on.
everything just worked out a certain way because my sister already had shares.
Yeah.
And she no longer had the shop,
Yeah.
and I really wasn't doing anything at the time.
Yeah.
And I knew how to cut hair, so I figured, you know what? Let me just cut hair for now,
Yeah.
and I'll figure out what's gonna happen later.
Cool.
But look, I'm still here.
Cool.
cutting hair.
Money, man. Do you know what you want Lachlan to be? Do you have a preference? And is there anything for sure you don't want him to?
No. Like I said, like myself, and like me and Lachlan were having this conversation last night, that I had no idea I was going to be cutting hair when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I would never even think this was going to be, I could make a living off of this.
Yeah.
I just did this for recreation.
Yeah.
Cut my hair and cut my friends. I had no idea that I could make money doing this. So yeah, I have no idea. I have no expectations from Lachlan. I just wanted to have a job and be responsible. That's it. So whatever he decides to do, go ahead.
Well, listen, I know how Caribbean families are. Doctor,
what?
lawyer, nurse has to be something.
If
something
they don't
smart.
go, if they don't
smart.
go, I'll be disappointed.
Yeah.
But I won't be that disappointed where I'm gonna make them know and make them feel uncomfortable.
For sure not.
Whatever you choose, I support you. You know.
Lawyer's fine, but do you have a preference? Is there like one daughter where you're like, boy,
Listen.
she could be a doctor, that one.
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
I know.
Veterinarian. 'Cause
Right?
They make so much money
Come on.
and they do so little work.
Right? Is there anything you wouldn't want the girls doing?
Anything degrading.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, you want your kids to be responsible. You want them to be have compassion and empathy.
Yeah.
And if you've got a good base, sky's the limit, even in this day and age.
I gotta
Is there anything
compliment
you
you on your
wanted-
gladiator sandals.
Thank you. Is there anything you wanted the kids to be? Like, were
you
you
know-
hoping Savannah would have been a lawyer or a doctor?
Not really, because I wasn't. So I don't put those expectations on anybody. That
Yeah.
I never
I'm a
did.
hypocrite.
Listen, I was a pot washer, dishwasher, busboy.
Yeah.
I became a sous chef.
Yeah.
I ended up working myself up to almost an executive
Cool.
chef position.
Cool. Yeah, that's like Anthony
So it was
Bourdain, man.
started from the bottom to the top,
Yeah.
Drake. That's what I did.
Cool.
I worked in the gutters, and then I made myself where I didn't do that kind of work.
Yeah.
But for my kids now, as long as, like Julian, he wanted to play basketball.
Yeah.
He stopped. Then he wanted to play soccer. I think he stopped.
Yeah.
Football. All of a sudden now sports isn't his interest.
Yeah.
And all the money you want to put into these things as a parent to give your child his dreams, it turns against you, right? Because now you're like, wait a second, I just spent all this money on your soccer and your football and all this stuff.
Now my daughter
No.
just did that to me. She was going to be a rock star. We got lessons.
Now he
everything.
wants to be a boxer. Right? So I'm like, well, I don't want you to get your head knocked in.
Yeah.
I don't want you to have brain concussions.
Oh,
and
so
things
he
like that.
can't do that.
So
You're
no,
saying
I'm
you're
not going to
co-signing
promote
it.
that. I'm not going to help him do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if anything, when he comes out of high school and he says, listen, Dad, I want to go be a laborer.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I want to be a tradesman. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Nobody's telling you to have to.
For sure.
There's no expectations higher than.
What about like
Be
rapper?
happy.
What if he graduates and says, Dad, I'm going to be a rapper?
Go ahead.
Yeah?
Go ahead. But I'm not going to put my money behind you to do it. That's the only thing, because you failed me too many times with these little dreams. You know what I mean? But if somebody now says, oh, your son's amazing, you need to manage him, you need to take him on the road, you need to be with him on his side to be around, then for sure I'm going to back him. I'm going to leave whatever I do and take care of my kid, for sure. But I'm not denying him anything but what he denies himself.
PewDiePie, final word for all the graduates? All the high school graduates?
I want to say, congratulations to all the 2019 graduates.
Come on.
For graduating from kindergarten, senior kindergarten, or you're graduating from grade 9, going into 10, whatever the case may be. Congratulations. Keep up the good work, and you're almost there. This is Pete Cutter from Cut and Run. Thank you for watching another weekly Chop Talk. Please subscribe.
I did it.